Hi guys.
Hello people.
I'm Milena.
Lola.
And we made an hour-long break. We will not
maybe.
make time. This is why we don't have time. This is why we're always telling you we don't have time. Just because we're dumb. We're dumb bitches.
We went and we ate and then we were like talking for an hour and a half. I think our break was like 2 hours nearly.
And,
Well,
and
look,
now we only have probably time for only this episode. So hopefully it's not going to end. I mean, it could not possibly, in my mind, end worse than the previous one.
Exactly.
I mean, better.
So I feel like, yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like we're good because I thought this was going to be how episode 9 ended and that was how episode 9 was be hell. Okay?
Yeah, that'd be hell.
I mean, we wouldn't have been speaking for like 10 hours. But, you know, we're friends first and foremost. And like...
And then colleagues. I'm joking.
I hate colleagues. I was going to say business partners.
Business.
Anyways, so, you know, we're just going to watch episode 9. And we're not going to watch episode 10. People have told us that episode 10 has a after credit scene.
We remember.
Well, we remember now. Let's hope we remember next week. Someone, for good measure, just commented again. But just like one person. Like, not 12 or something, you know, like that's too much. But like one person, sure, just like comment. So we would remember for next time as well. But like, I feel like we're going to remember...
We won't remember what it is.
We're not Elliot. To remember a whole sister. You know?
He's his sister.
She's his sister.
She's his sister.
Mila just can never.
I can never. I don't know.
The pronouns
why.
are always.
That's so. That would be very problematic.
No, that would be bad if it was someone that like has, let's say, different pronouns than assigned at birth.
Yeah.
You just have to understand Milena. She will never do it on purpose. So if ever Milena says something, if
I'm talking about someone who is a male gender and I accidentally say she, that's very usual.
That's just Milena. Or it's a female, she says he. That's just how she does it.
She and he just sound same to me, you know? Like, I would have to think about what one means.
I feel like if someone watches this for a while, they know you do that because I mean I feel like you do it in every episode.
Literally every episode.
And I don't like correct you because like who cares?
Yeah.
But like if people are new, just so you know, Milena rolls like that. And but like sometimes when you start speaking about people and like and he went, I'm like who the fuck is he? And you're talking about Darlene. What the fuck you mean he? Anyways. To continue off.
Darlene is Elliot's sister. Oh my fucking god. Now can't wait to see their next scene.
Oh my god.
When he knows it.
I mean, I can't wait to see.
God.
I mean, now Mr. Robot
oh my god, that's
appeared
happening.
in front of
and
his
they have
door
to talk.
and they're like, we have to talk. So I guess Elliot's gonna confront
his other personality.
Sure, he's gonna confront what he has, let's say, known and forgot.
Yeah.
And erased, in a sense. And like that is really the main thing in this episode that I want to see and hope, you know. I mean, I'm gonna assume that most of the episode is gonna be about that. Maybe there's some Tyrell as well there.
And Darlene. That's the second most part that I wanna see.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess again because it's gonna connect to Elliot and Darlene's his sister. Like I would assume that she's definitely gonna be a part of the story here.
But imagine, I know Elliot is the one who is suffering because of the illness he had. But imagine she's his sister and he forgot about her and she has to deal with this his whole life.
But like, I wonder
that's so fucking hard in my opinion.
Yeah, but like, how did she not notice it at some points? Because like, he is Mr. Robot, so he created this whole kind of plan. And then like, as Elliot in the beginning, in the first few episodes, he's like, I'm not gonna do this. Like, I don't want to do this. You know, how does she...
I don't remember exactly the scenes.
Yeah, maybe if I look back on
Yeah,
them.
I think when we looked back now, it would all make sense. I don't think writers made a mistake or put something there on purpose to make us not realize. I think they did it very thoughtfully. Mm-hmm. So I think if we looked back, we would realize how it's easy to miss. Yeah. Because he probably is by himself when he's talking to Mr. Robot. I just remember her being like, you jackass, why didn't you give me that? Why didn't you bring that? Or something like that. And he doesn't even know what he didn't bring. Mm-hmm. But like she doesn't know that he doesn't know, you know? Mm-hmm. She knows that he knows that he knows.
Who knows what anyone knows at this point? I don't know.
Yeah.
I do not.
It could be something similar to that, you know?
Yeah. I mean, that is the thing I am most looking forward to in this episode, because I mean, that's what we have building up this entire season towards. And so I guess we're gonna unpack that. And maybe the season finale is gonna be about the whole thing happening in All Safe and like what we want to achieve with the
but I
and
would
everything.
really like to know about their father more.
Well, again, I think that's gonna be this episode.
I agree.
I think, and like maybe we go to Tyrell and his wife. Did she stab herself?
I mean, or just cut herself somewhere.
That's,
I would
that's
not.
like, that is the thing I am not
she...
quite certain of. Did she just like spill water and then stab herself somewhere so that she also has blood, so to make me more believable? Or can you break your own? What is it called?
Oh, maybe she did that. Would that? But that would
what
be.
month is she in?
She doesn't look like she, but like
I don't know. I thought she was like in the 7th, which is too soon. I don't know what she did, and at this point, too concerned to know. I don't want to know what she stabbed. Okay.
Honestly, I was like, maybe she scratched herself.
Is the police just not gonna see a bloodied? Was there a fork?
Fork, yeah.
Oh, where did she stab that?
Oh my god, I don't want to.
I don't want to think about it too much.
Like,
maybe we see that as well.
Yeah.
There's just too many things happening. I never thought Mr. Robot was gonna be this. Really? What did I even think Mr. Robot was about? I don't know. Wasn't this? Okay, really wasn't this. But I mean, so thankful because
it's too much better than
I never played Mr. Robot because I didn't think much of it.
Yeah.
You know, I thought it was gonna be because a lot of people love it, so I was like, you know, I'm sure it's good, but nothing that interested me to play it.
Yeah, the thing is, what I read is like what people told us in our comments, and that's why I wanted to watch it, because everybody's like, next to Breaking Bad, that's my favorite show in my whole life.
No, yeah, I mean, I remember that, but like, I was like, what is Mr. Robot about to be like next to Breaking Bad?
Yeah, but like before that, I also remember reading on Twitter when like I think season 4 was going, how everybody was so excited, how much they loved it, how that's their favorite show. So like
I don't follow anyone who watches Mr. Robot. So like, well, like to me,
nobody's talking about it right now, but back then.
No, yeah, but like even back then, like I think my knowledge of Mr. Robot was just because like it existed. Yeah, but like I'm usually on my Twitter.
Yeah, maybe.
And like my Twitter is, you know.
Yeah, I read many good things even back then. So like even then, I was interested in watching it.
Yeah, I mean, I always had it on my list. I just, you know,
I pushed it off.
Yeah, I don't know when I would have played it, just because like in my mind it wasn't anything necessarily like special. Like that's why I think I'm so shocked by this season and everything that's like happening, because like I never thought that Mr. Robot was gonna be all this, you know? And so what a pleasant surprise. What a shockingly pleasant surprise.
I agree.
This season has been stellar, honestly. Like there is nothing I can like say. Like there is nothing that they need to improve on. Truly, rarely perfect first season. I mean, you know, there's still 2 episodes left here for us, but like honestly every single thing has been just so great. Like we mentioned this already, just like the directing and the acting, because like the directing is very specific. Even with scenes with Mr. Robot who doesn't exist, like there was always something off about his scenes and where he sits and how he looks, and so like that is also just very good. And now we have episode 9. That is the last episode we're gonna watch, because you know it is how we roll. I'm so excited to see. And so, like, let's see it. Let's play it. We're possibly going to pause in a few seconds because we're getting coffee. We're not going to play. So do we have anything to say for the next 6 minutes before the coffee and tea come to us? Pressure.
Pressure it is. Let's think. I
mean, we have the whole... Again, I don't think we're going to necessarily do this in this episode, but the whole thing with, you know, Gideon and All Safe and our plan now that we didn't even mention the previous episode. Well, sorry. Too many things happening here. With White Rose. We met her. She, very fascinating. Very fucking fascinating. She's like, You hack people, I hack time. Have 3 minutes. I don't know if we're gonna see her again. Seems like an interesting character.
She said that
Seems like she owns everything and everyone.
Yeah, and she did say to Elliot like that she only meets with few people for more than once, or that she only met with few people.
I mean, yeah.
And she said, "You're not that interested with me to
not that
meet
important
you."
to me.
Yeah.
The way she phrased it, I was like, I only see people like that she cares about or something multiple times. Everyone else, I see them once and that's it. I mean, she's very careful with, you know, the type of work she's in. She's very careful. So like the only person that she sees more than once are loved ones, I'm assuming. You know, or people she works with.
Yeah, I was
but like
about
I
to
feel
say...
like the people that she works with have to be very close to her for her to trust them.
Yeah.
She seems like that type of a person. So I don't know. I feel like I would like to see more of her. She seems potentially very interesting.
Honestly,
but I don't know if we're
the
gonna do
storylines that we have, could not care less. Could not care
we
less
have to
about
spit
White
6
Rose.
minutes.
Honestly, I could not care less about White Rose.
I don't know. She seems
Just
interesting.
sure. She hacks time. Wow, how interesting. Elliot has double personality, you know? Can't wait to find more about that.
Yeah.
About White Rose. Someone.
Okay, look. Let's play the episode in 4 minutes for us, but for you, it's gonna start right now. Oh, we're going back.
What?
Oh God, we're going back to when they were kids.
I did not expect this.
Mr. Robot.
It's like a store that he owns.
Well, I'd recommend the Pentium 90. They're lightning fast, an 800 megabyte hard drive. You'll be all set.
100 megabytes.
Or we could save you a few bucks.
Wow, 100 megabytes.
What happened? That new mouse not work out for you?
Your son, he stole money from me. Excuse me? Your son stole money from me. Your son was standing right behind me when I had my money out on the counter. The only thing I want from you is my money and a fucking apology.
Didn't Mr. Robot say something along the lines of my father used to steal
Can you tell how much of a shit I give him all
and
day?
was in jail? What does that mean then? Did Elliot steal or did you steal? I don't know.
Your guy.
Or this one lying?
No.
You being serious right now?
I can't help you.
I should call the cops. What an example you're setting. I earn my money. You're just teaching them how to steal. You're a terrible father.
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
You're a nobody. You're a middle-aged man doing what my retarded nephew could do. I'll just go to Best Buy from now on.
Come on out. Let me see it. Time copper Stargate. Right, $20 ought to cover the both of us. Pulp Fiction. Never heard of it. Sure I can take you to that?
Did you watch Pulp Fiction?
No.
I think we're the last 2 people on fucking earth who have not. Sick.
How come I'm not in trouble? Even though what you did was wrong, you're still a good kid. And that guy was a prick. Sometimes that matters more. Well, let's go. It starts in 15 minutes. I want to get some popcorn. Come on.
Mr. Robert. Can't believe, honestly.
Jesus. Of course. Interesting.
It's really him. Ever been to your apartment before? It's nice.
Jesus fucking Christ. I believe it's really you.
I was beginning to wonder how long it was going to take before you recognized me. The fact that you stopped recognizing Darlene, too, well, gotta be honest, that's a little disconcerting.
Why didn't you say anything? this whole time!
You are not well.
Is that what the last 3 months have been?
No. It's been about us doing something important. That's what it still needs to be about.
You died. You died. You were dead!
I suggest you lower your voice.
Lower my voice? You want me to lower my voice after appearing at my door 20 years after your supposed death?
What does he think is happening now?
He thinks he's alive.
This is a perfect fucking volume!
I mean, even Mr. Robot is talking like he's alive.
Let them hear us.
Them?
Especially after my impromptu visit from Tyrell Wellick last night. You don't remember me, you don't remember your own goddamn sister. See that shrink, pop their pills. They intentionally put you in this haze, fog up whatever brain matter you have left in there, so you forget what they want you to forget. They're trying to control you, Elliot. They were trying to control you all along. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. You're crazy. This is crazy. What are you talking about? Who's trying to control me? The people out there who don't want me alive. The people who are afraid of us. I will explain everything. But right now, tonight, we have to stick to the plan.
Are you kidding me? You want me to put this on hold? Are you out of your goddamn mind?
It's not safe to discuss this here.
I don't give a shit!
Come on, let's go.
Where?
You want answers? Stop asking questions and follow me.
I know you didn't want to talk last night.
No, Harry, I can't right now. I have to.
Breathe. And have some breakfast in bed with me.
Poor Gideon. He has a boyfriend who even cooks for him. Gideon, I'm so happy for
Are you
you.
enjoying anything like
You deserve everything good in life.
I'm a failure.
Look at me.
Comfort him.
Look at this person who loves you so much. He would die a happy man right now just because he had this. Us. Sitting down, having breakfast. I don't think failing looks like this.
Cute.
That's so nice. Gideon, let's leave the city. Honestly, boy, I don't know what to tell you. They're so cute.
Make sure you go through all the...
This is what he deserves in life. Oh my god, I want all the best for him.
Who is this? It's me. I'm looking for Elliot. He's not at work. I think he's flipping out again. What do you mean? He tried to kiss me last night. You're the one that found him last time he was like this. I really need your help.
My girls, I love this.
It's not here. Let's keep thinking then. This was our runaway hideout. He always came here. I can't help you. What does that mean? It means I don't really know Elliot anymore. He has gone psycho legit this time, Angela. We are in a state of 911. We just need to talk to him. Yeah, well, he doesn't want to talk back. And if he does, it's usually with a bunch of lies. We can't keep protecting him from himself, Darlene. He has saved our asses multiple times, and you're just gonna do him like this? Why do you even care? What is that supposed to mean? It means you guys are never that close. In fact, he's been doing just fine until you moved back to the city.
Oh.
Why are you even here? Why have you and Elliot been spending so much time together? Kate, you need to back off, babe. He is my brother and I'm just trying to help. That requires no explanation. You don't want to tell me what's really going on here? That's fine. But then stop asking me for my help.
That was less nice than I wanted
Where
it to
is the
be.
friendship that I want?
Less nice than I wanted it to be. God, don't stand so close to the edge, please.
Next to Mr. Robot, who can push you like he used to.
Remember this?
Of course I do.
Looks like he's about to push him.
I calculate statistical
gonna
probability
push
of
him.
safety for each car on the train, based on how often they would derail. On the way there, I'd always pick the safest car because I looked forward to our trips to the city so much. Then on the way back, I'd pick the most dangerous ones. Because I hated going home.
Oh, Jesus.
She's not there anymore, Elliot. I know you're confused, Elliot. And I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you exactly what I've been this whole time.
I'm remembering more and more now as time goes on. That's a plus.
Okay.
It's all starting to come back. And once we get
I don't think he can
answer,
still, like, I
I'll be
guess,
back to
accept that it's in his...
Yeah,
I mean, I don't
Except
know.
for the fact that my dead father isn't really dead and is sitting across from me.
Yeah, I think we're having a hard time accepting that he does not exist.
We'll try to feed him again later, okay?
Oh my god, baby is good and alive. Oh, good luck, child.
I was about
Good
to-
luck.
They.
Do you lost a child? No, I mean, you want to say
Yeah.
who then? Did she lose a child?
Jag var 15 år gammal.
Oh.
Hela den process, det fanns henne som personlighet. Jag trassade skuldfylles. Føles mere som om jeg var ved at tegne en ny mobilplan.
Jag har inte sagt någonting.
Se, det kom til den, der behøvede at vide det. Jeg prøver at slette det hver dag fra min hukommelse. Det var en forfærdelig ting, jeg gjorde.
You're a child, having a
Jeg har
child.
tilgivet mig selv. Prøvet at glemme det.
Johanna, du borde ha berättat för mig. Jag är din man, jag älskar dig.
Skal jeg gøre? Jeg gider ikke mere.
Vad är det du säger?
Jeg har ikke lyst til at være gift med den mand, som dig med.
Johanna, jag vet att jag har ställt till det.
Huh.
Men det finns ett sätt.
Hvis du vil være en del af den her familie, så fikser du det.
Cute baby.
Yeah.
You don't know me to beat around the bush, so I'll get right to it. You understand the delicate state we're in these days. The situation with Sharon Knowles is horrific. The police have indicated to Scott and to me that you are a person of interest.
I mean, of course he is.
Their suspicions are based on information Scott gave them about advances you made on Sharon.
He can still point the police to Scott, but like we missed the opportunity of like DNA or something.
I'm
saying we. He missed opportunity of DNA.
Target for him, and of course I doubt your involvement in this mishap, but the problem remains. Scott will continue here, but you, I'm afraid, cannot.
Oh my god, he's about to lose his job, and if he does, he loses his wife as well. The boy's gonna become desperate in a second.
Unless he somehow frames.
Yeah,
this
I
one
think
and
that's
then-
the only thing he can do to
I don't know
get
how
both.
anymore.
I don't know.
honestly.
You can't do this.
You can! I've killed myself for this company! I've been promoted faster than anyone else!
I have to say I'm disappointed.
Please, don't do this. I was on a track.
He said I was disappointed. Great. Exactly what he loves to
There
hear.
was a moment, a point in your recent past, a mistake, compulsion, decision, something that led you to this point right now. My only advice to you is find that moment. It's the only way to reconcile this failure with yourself.
Failure, oh shit.
Please, sir, don't do this. I'm begging you.
I know I brought you back to township, and stopping by our old house is not part of the plan.
This is where it happened, isn't it?
What?
Oh.
You remember anything about that window?
What are you doing?
You pushed me out this window.
Ellie,
You pushed me off the boardwalk.
Ellie, come on.
No, maybe you're the one who needs some pushing now. I was 8 years old. You thought I deserved it. That's what you said, isn't it?
No,
Yeah, right before
no.
you pushed me again.
No, Elliot, you thought you deserved it. You felt guilty about this your whole life, about telling people my secrets. It was never at me, it was at you.
I mean, he is correct
don't have
because
to be
you
angry at
pushed yourself.
anymore.
I hated myself for doing what I did to you. I'm ready to let go.
Oh, by the way, you didn't tell me Darlene was back in town. I haven't seen her back here in a while.
You saw her? Where?
I'm telling you, I did not get notification of the request.
Can't do that, sir. We have specific orders from Tyrone Welling to keep the request as is.
This doesn't make any sense.
Hello? Is anyone
They're just breaking and entering into this person's home. Like someone actually lives here now. I'm just coming home. Your window's broken.
Okay.
Jesus.
Darlene.
We ran out of places to look, so figured I'd try the last place he'd ever been.
Well, I mean, he
He was here.
Not again. I haven't been here in years.
Because it's somebody else's house.
Shit.
You can go through the back, to the window upstairs is broken.
You can just jump. Oh, there's a back door. Why do you even have to close the door? You broke in.
I'm sorry, by the way. For what? I should be more open with you. Your family. Okay, don't get all mushy on me now.
Oh my god, look, that's us. One blonde, one like brunette.
And there is broken window. People, look upstairs.
Is he still up?
And
Or did he leave?
I think
The graveyard? Great.
now go to the
Go to see your father's grave. Oh my god, are they gonna
Come on, come on. I want to see.
reunite everyone?
Won't be long now.
Yeah.
I tried to protect your son, but they caught up to us.
What are you talking about? That's Darlene and Angela.
No matter what anyone tries to do, I will never leave you. I will always be right here. Do you understand that? They're not
Leave
going to break us
him.
apart again.
What's going on? Tell me right now.
Listen to me, because we don't have much time. They're going to try and get rid of me again, and I need you to not let them.
Why would they get rid of you?
Please, Elliot, listen to me.
Medication.
I will never leave you. I will never leave you alone again. I love you, son.
It's on his grave. That's poetic.
What's he talking about? Hey, I want to know. I want to know!
Elliot, who are you talking to?
You mean I'm talking to...
Ah.
Oh god, I have
I
chills.
all over my body.
Stay back.
Elliot, what are you doing here?
You didn't see him?
Who?
Ah!
This can't be happening.
No.
This can't be happening. This can't be happening.
No.
This is happening, isn't it? You knew all along, didn't you?
Actually, it's
Huh?
Elliot. Who do you think you've been talking to?
You're gonna make me say it, aren't you? I'm Mr. Robot.
I know words.
Go back to the scene.
No fucking
Oh, they're
words.
together, okay.
You're gonna be okay.
I think I'm pretty fucking far from okay.
That's fine.
Don't take this the wrong way. But I envy you. I wish I could talk to my mom again. Even if she isn't real. I know you don't feel like talking about it.
You're right, I don't.
Unfortunately, I need to know, Elliot. Do you remember any of it?
Remember what?
When we first started F Society?
I swear to God, every fucking line just gives me chills. You know, like you know all
Exactly.
this, you know.
He was let go today.
Why?
Poor Gideon.
I don't know.
I'm gonna kill someone now. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill someone now.
Dad, what's going on?
I'll let you two talk.
I know, but hey, you popped in over at my home. I figured I'd return the favor. To offer you something you may want. Come on in. I was impressed by you.
Someone hire her?
Sure, your career's finished, but you played a great short game. You took a big gamble and you got what you wanted. It was just, the wrong thing to want.
Where are you going with all of this?
I think I can land you a pretty lucrative gig.
A gig? Where?
Your favorite place. Where else?
You slummed it all the way down to Jersey in person to offer me a job at the company I'm currently suing?
I think you'd make a great businesswoman. I'm afraid it's nothing more than that.
Is this a joke?
It's no joke. My pals think you can bring a lot to the table.
You can't be offering me a job there. You're testifying against them.
So you'll find this out fairly soon, but in business, grudges aren't really a thing. It's because you pulled off what you pulled off that they called me.
They're going to pay millions.
Roughly 75 to 100 million. And sure, that's a lot of money, but not to them.
I'd like to ask you to leave.
Shall I pass your name along?
I'm not working there. They killed my mother.
So she's gonna be working there.
Fast food joint around the
How are we gonna
country
get there?
diabetes to millions of people. If you want to change things, perhaps you should try from within.
These are all empty.
I don't even know it's real anymore.
I know you feel shitty right now, but once you take your meds...
Maybe we should stop it, Darlene. The plan, the hack, everything. Maybe we shouldn't execute it.
What? Why? The minute our infected server gets back on the main network, we're set.
It wasn't me. It wasn't really me doing all of that.
Elliot, the reasons we wanted to do this, the reasons why we all wanted to do this, are real. Maybe you don't realize this, but this was your idea. You came up with this. There is a part of you, somewhere deep down inside, that knows this is the right thing to do. I'm gonna get your meds. We'll talk more when I get back, okay?
Should believe him though.
I know, I'm officially crazy.
Take your meds.
But the plan isn't. Is it?
I mean, depends on how you look at it. What? What is that? Why is it opening? Why is it opening? Is it Tyrell? Are we imagining it? It is Tyrell. Oh my god, what do you want? Do you want his help with the murder somehow?
I know you're behind it. All of it. That society, server, Kobe, all safe.
Okay.
You're the one constant in a sea of variables.
I want in.
Yeah.
I don't know what your grand plan is, but I need to, and you're going to tell me.
What? Why do we need gloves for that? Or I'm gonna kill you?
2 days ago, I strangled a woman to death. Just with my hands. It's a strange sensation.
And yet that's not even the top 3 craziest things Elliot has heard in the past 2 days.
First 10 seconds were uncomfortable. Feeling of limbo. But then your muscles tense and she struggles and fights. But it almost disappears in the background along with. And in that moment, it's just you and absolute power. That moment stayed with me. I thought I'd feel guilty for being a murderer. But I don't. I feel wonder.
What the fuck is happening at this point? Elliot, he's gonna
Darlene, you
give
should
in
have
this.
never left me.
What's this been going on?
I don't know.
He is gonna give this into Evil Corp to get his job. Like, he's gonna crack this
What is
down.
it that you're doing exactly?
Encrypting all the files.
Why are we doing this? I mean, I know he threatened you with murder, but come on.
Financial records will be impossible to access.
You really thought of everything. Who else was involved?
Just me.
Well, now it's you and me. I've always told you we'd end up working together, Ali. I have to know, why did you do it?
I don't know. I wanted to save the world.
Popcorn. Gun is there.
Gun is inside.
It's your fault.
How is it my fault?
We're
You
not watching
talked
the
as
next one.
well.
It's your
You
fault.
talked as much as I talked.
So mad at you. I'm so fucking mad.
We had a conversation. I was not holding a monologue, okay? So it's both of our faults. Just accept that.
Okay, guys.
Okay, we took too big of a break.
2 hours of a break. 2 hours.
I'm filming this review. What we were doing in the meantime, I do not know. But now we need to hurry. Because Milena wants us to watch a show.
Episode of a show. I'm very excited about it. So we don't have that much of a time. We have around an hour to watch an episode and to finish the review, which is not enough time.
We're gonna watch The Sex Life of College Girls.
Yes,
which
Milena, seen it.
Yeah, I have not seen it. Milena had watched it. She was watching it again with her girlfriend. Now she's gonna watch it with me as well. Like a third time starting it. She's very excited about it.
Exactly.
I'm supposed to guess who her favorite is.
Yeah, exactly.
We were just guessing who her favorite was from L Word. And I guessed it.
Yes. Let's talk of this episode. That was fucking phenomenal.
It was incredible.
That was fucking phenomenal.
The second we finished the episode, I went back to the last scene because the song sounded familiar to me. And it was the Pixies' Where Is My Mind? Which I like because it said when you pause on Prime, like it says like there's an info card or whatever. It said like this, like it's the acoustic version of the song, and the thing is I connected the song to The Leftovers, and I forgot that it was also in Fight Club, but like it said there that it was also in Fight Club. So that is a nice little
that makes
homage.
Perfect sense.
Yeah,
considering that there is a lot of connection.
Oh my god, Mike.
The show and Fight Club. Did you hear us? Did you hear what we said?
I mean, a lot of connections. Like, they were both imagining a person.
That they are.
So, I think that is a nice little addition.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I connected Where's My Mind to The Leftovers. Because I watched Leftovers much...
Recently?
Well, not very much recently, but more recent than Fight Club. Like I
actually watched Fight Club
only a decade ago.
Oh, I watched
more.
it maybe 3 years ago for the first time.
Really?
I think so yeah, 2019, I would say.
That's very specific.
That's the year where I watched when I watched movies.
Oh, okay, fine.
So that's why I remember. I would say, not sure, but
I think I was maybe first year of high school when I watched Fight Club. I want to say. I think I rewatched it as well, still while I was in high school, but like it was a while back. So like I don't remember. Maybe at that point I didn't even know the song by the Pixies, so like I wouldn't have remembered it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I was like, are we still talking about the song?
No,
I don't
but
know about the Fight Club.
That is actually a very important thing for me. Songs and a lot of my music taste has like since I was a kid has been developed through shows that I watched. And a lot of it was like from recent seasons, not recent, from the first beginning seasons of Grey's Anatomy. They had really just incredible soundtracks. And like things like Chuck. I think on Chuck I first heard Bon Iver or something. Mm-hmm. And The Nationals I think I first heard... Shit, what was it? It was also some like, I don't know, maybe was it Grace? I don't know, but like a lot of my favorite things I have heard first in shows when I was a lot younger. And so like those are important things for me. I pay attention to songs. It doesn't matter. Milena, let's hurry up so we can watch us.
You're talking about when did you first heard The Nationals?
Okay.
Who asked?
I don't know.
I'm joking.
But I first heard Terrible Love like 12 years ago, I think. And I've never been the same. Anyways, this is an incredible episode. Yeah, I didn't take into consideration necessarily that Elliot, upon seeing his father, I mean, I don't know why, but like I didn't necessarily think that he was gonna not think that he's dead, which like now in hindsight makes sense that would be to him his first thought more than like this person does not exist, you know?
Yes, interesting, but like yes.
No. You're just like sure, what are we gonna say?
No, it is interesting and makes sense, but like to me kinda when we watched the end of the last episode when he looked in the mirror and saw all the faces and one of them was his
you
father.
Thought like he connected
I thought
it.
that was a revelation for him, not only for us. So to me that was also for him.
Yeah.
But then they started speaking in this episode like the beginning and I didn't know what they were trying to do.
Yeah.
Like, is it for Elliot or are they trying to make us believe? Like, let's say if somebody didn't thought before this episode that they are the same person, like maybe they thought they would have believed. I didn't know when the episode started what was the point, you know. And then through the episode I realized it's like it is for
what he
Elliot
was
because
saying
he can't
and everything.
Accept that.
Yeah, when he was saying, Mr. Robot saying like kind of some things along the lines of like, you need me, I'm not gonna let them take me away from you, I'm not gonna leave you alone or whatever. Like it really made sense. And he was talking about medication and how it makes you. He was talking about it in a bad connotation.
They're like they want you to control you or something that.
They want to control
they
you.
They give you this medication so they
control
would control you or stuff like that.
Yeah, because like when he is on medication, he does not see Mr. Robot.
Nor does he has these episodes of like forgetting.
Yeah, and so like it's a very dangerous. It's a very dangerous place, and it's a very, I think, common thing when people are dealing with some mental health issues that they need to take possibly medication for, that they think that is somehow going to affect who they are. I know a lot of times I've read about people who have to take antidepressants and who are like very afraid that it's gonna make them sort of numb to the world or bipolar or whatever. It's a very scary situation because he really desperately needs his meds. Like he is really falling apart, and this Mr. Robot couldn't be a worse, let's say, influence. Do I say influence? I don't know. It's not a healthy person. It's like to keep around. It's not like it's a choice to keep him around. Like it's just Elliot doesn't really have much of a choice. Like he's living with this right now. But like there is a way to control it to some degree, I think. I mean, again, I don't know exactly what the medication can do and how controlled you can have the DID.
Yes, I don't know how it's in real life, but in the show they did present like he truly does see him and talks to him. See him as completely different person. And when he is him, he forgets about stuff, like when he's him talking to Darlene or talking to
doesn't remember
so those parts he forgets, and when they're together he really sees him as a different person. He talks to him and stuff like that.
Of course. I mean we also started the episode with his father in his computer repair shop.
Oh my god.
And interestingly enough, Elliot stole something and his father covered for him and didn't really discipline him even after he stole from a person that he he
told him something
you're like even though you did something wrong, you're still a good kid and he's a prick and that's what counts. And like okay, but can't really go through life like that. Doesn't really work like that. So like from the get-go, his father, I know his name, they call him Mr. Robot, his father, it doesn't seem like he was a good influence on him. And again, we got a reminder of the fact that he pushed him out of the window, and Elliot remembered that. Elliot was like mad about that, and he confronted Mr. Robot when they entered the house that they used to live in. Like, do you remember here? Do you remember that you pushed me out of the window? And Mr. Robot was like, that was an accident, and again you pushed me on the docks or whatever. He's like, I didn't. That's just like you hating yourself for revealing your father's secret, which is all true because like that is Mr. Robot at that point doesn't exist. And so like if Elliot thought of Mr. Robot pushing him, that was actually kind of that was I guess guilt manifesting. Which again, he should never feel guilty about that at all. He was a child and his father pushed him out of a window. Like what can I say there?
But I really can't figure out exactly what type of relationship they had, considering we had a scene in, I would say, train or something like that before next to the train tracks, and they talked about going somewhere.
They were going somewhere,
and he said like whenever we went there, I don't know if it's like I don't know where, whenever we went there, I chose the best route, the best train, the best this and that, something like that.
The one that has the least probability of derailing. So like the safest one. And when they went back home, he chose the one with the biggest possibility of this railing. Is that what the name called? I don't know. Because like he didn't want to go home. So like to indicate sort of that he
felt safe with him.
Safer with him at least than with
Than
his mother.
with his mother.
But like when you grow up in an environment that is like so unhealthy, like you're gonna cling on to someone else who is also just very abusive.
Yeah, but I think in a different way.
Yeah, I think
I'm
in
not
a different
sure
way.
How that's what I mean when I say I want to find more about their relationship, how that all, because like Elliot felt safer with him. He felt better with him than with his mom.
Yeah.
Because I guess, and even at some point, Mr. Roberts said like...
He said like she's no longer at home. She's no longer there or something like that. Yeah, she's no
longer there, yeah.
Yeah, because...
Which would indicate that she is the one who...
was more of a, not problem, but whatever, was more abusive to Elliot.
In some ways, yes.
Well, I mean, through Elliot's eyes. Again,
through Elliot's eyes,
yeah. Again, I mean, I think maybe his father... He maybe looked up to his father, and his father... I guess taught him a lot of things and everything. Like it seemed like they spent a lot of time together.
Maybe he more
as opposed to his mother.
Yeah, maybe he like, let's say, manipulated him more into trusting him. I don't know. Just like that part, throwing him out the window, makes me completely think that he was as well abusive towards him, very abusive. You know?
Yeah, I just think it's a case of. Like it seemed to me like Mr. Robot, I mean his father or whatever, is the type of father who, let's say, I want to use the words, loved his son and like wanted to spend time with him and everything, but was also abusive. Like if he thought Elliot did something wrong or something like that.
Maybe Elliot didn't realize that at that time.
Yeah, because pushing your son out a window.
That's what I want to say, because he was maybe abusive in different ways.
I mean,
he made Elliot trust him. That's what I mean when I say he manipulated him better. You know, like he wasn't abusive in the way that his mother was abusive, like humiliating him, pushing him down the floor and stuff like that. He made him trust him.
Yeah, I don't know. We really need more. Yeah, we need more information.
I'm trying to say something, but
we are now like clinging on some straws because like other than that, like what we know from them, they always went places. They went to movies and whatever. And of course, that never means that abuse is not happening in any way. It's just it's a very complicated subject that we just like need more information on.
Because if I didn't know that his father asked him to keep that away from his mother, or that his father pushed him, I would think that Mr. Robert was a very good father to him.
Yeah,
honestly.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm conflicted here, that I really don't know exactly what type of relationship that was. So I really want to know. That is a part that I really want to find out more.
Yeah, I guess maybe we'll find out through time as Elliot kind of starts remembering more and more things.
Honestly, that scene, again, just like in the episode 8, to me, that scene was in this episode when he was standing on the graveyard. And then he heard Darlene and Angela screaming his name, and then his father took his head, telling him that like he will always be there for him.
Yeah, I will not let them take me away from you.
Yeah, stuff
something
like that.
Yeah.
And then them coming and them asking him, "Who did you talk to?"
Oh my god, that was
who do you think you talked to?
Yeah.
Oh my god, again, terrifying scene. Not terrifying, but like chills all over my body scene.
Yeah, and of course he's like next to his father's grave.
Yeah, and he just looks down and there is nobody there.
Yeah.
And then he says like, you didn't see him or something like that. And him realizing and accepting that he's Mr. Robert. I have no words how much I love the way that this show is filmed, let's say. One of my favorite things is when we are watching what's happening on the screen, but at the same time we hear the narrator, like Elliot's voice talking to us.
He's like asking us, did you know all this time?
That's like, again, chills whenever he says something, or like
he asked that and I felt guilty.
Yes, I did.
I was like, sorry, I did, Elliot. I don't know what to tell you, boy. Yeah.
And then he said something like, you're gonna make me say it, or something like that. And then he said, I'm Mr. Robot.
Oh my god, yeah. That was so good. Again with like revelations of what we all known.
Yeah.
But like just the way that they do it's just
perfectly.
so well done.
And I love how it was prolonged, meaning we found out something in the previous episode, but in this one it was another revelation to Elliot. Like, not only that he forgot about his sister, or his father, and that he imagined him as Mr. Robot, but that he finds out in the next episode that he is Mr. Robot actually, and he's imagining him the entire time. I just think that was perfectly done, honestly.
It's just so fucking well done. To go to his childhood home, I love all that. And what I think this episode and like this whole storyline of the revelation really did for me now with all the characters, I found it so much more easier, or I don't know what, but just like I immediately felt so much more attached to all of them. Like, I feel like Darlene was the easiest one to like get attached to, but like now when this has all been revealed, and now that Elliot has sort of is, let's say, facing this, and now that we see Angela and that she is like how she also takes care of how close she is to Elliot and Darlene and everything, and how she acts around them, like they all suddenly became so much more endearing to me.
I agree.
Just I felt so much more love than I felt. Like, I can't say I've watched these episodes and looked at Elliot and felt some type of like love. I felt pity towards him in many scenes, because like he was just struggling so much, and I felt really sad for him. But I can't say that I have felt necessarily some type of love towards him.
What about Darlene?
I feel like I have. I
have loved Darlene this episode.
Darlene seems like a very easy person that everyone's gonna like.
I have the way you felt more love now towards Elliot. I think I have the most change with Angela. Like,
I mean, I won't say Angela as well, but it was like saying,
but like for Elliot, I had some feelings towards him, conflicted feelings about a lot of things, but like feelings. With Angela, I can't say I had feelings at all. Like, okay, her storyline was interesting and all of that, but like had zero feelings towards her. But here in this last 2 episodes, I would say 3 episodes, he really became a good character to me. I really love watching her story. I really care for her now, and I love the three of them as a group together. Just works perfectly for me.
Because like I really love the storyline they're giving Angela, and like when we got to that storyline, seeing like, you know, her father and everything, what she wants to do, that's like really interesting to me. And like since then I was very, and I always thought like, she was very, you know, she always seemed very nice and everything, and but you know, that doesn't do anything for me necessarily. I mean, I love nice people, but like she doesn't, you know, there wasn't much storyline there first, and then now we're getting into this whole lawsuit and everything. She started becoming much more interesting, and then of course like when you see interactions with other people and everything like that, characters become more endearing to you. So like just the way that she is around Elliot and Darlene automatically makes me love her more. Like she is really like close to them.
Yes, I also I love hers and Elliot's relationship. Let's say. Because in this episode we found out that somewhere in the beginning we found out that Darlene and Elliot were that close, and that in some period of time, let's say, I don't know when, maybe after, maybe she left at some point, you know, maybe I don't know when what happened with their mother. I don't know.
She said like recently, she said like you guys were never close or something. I don't know if it was never, or like in recent years.
To me, I would say how I got it. It's like maybe they were close when they were children.
Maybe.
Because like from what we heard, that like
they slept in the same bed
and stuff like that. So I would say that one point, I don't know what happened with their mother. We still have to find out that.
I guess when they left home at some point.
That's what I said. I would say they separated, and that's when Elliot grew even closer with Angela. That's how I imagine it. So that's why it makes me love their relationship even more, because like even when Darlene wasn't there, Angela was.
Yeah, and even
You know?
Darlene told him like last time you were the one who found him.
Exactly. Oh my
And so,
god,
like,
that
I
was very
really-
nice.
So really feel a lot of now love for those three characters.
Yeah, I completely.
Those three. And Gideon. How could I forget Gideon?
Gideon.
Poor Gideon.
Gideon and his boyfriend,
Doing-
they
oh
are
my
very
God.
fucking cute, honestly.
Oh my god, they're just sunshine.
My favorite couple in the show.
Sunshine.
Yeah, they're very cute.
Oh my god,
That was
fucking
such a
sunshine.
cute scene, and Gideon deserves the best.
Yes. And I don't think he's gonna get the best.
His best doesn't collide with our best, you know. So unfortunately,
So sorry, Gideon.
it's gonna go down the
So
drain.
sorry,
but
Gideon.
like you.
Yeah,
We'll
he's
like
great.
you.
He's great. I really like him. Oh, I just guess to finish off with Angela. I like now that at the end.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. Well, I mean, they presented it as she's definitely gonna take the job because like she was
Yeah.
like absolutely fucking not. And so like that just means that she is gonna take the job. And like that's gonna be interesting with like what he said along the lines of like, you know, if you wanna change something, change it from within, which is not necessarily incorrect, but it's not why they're searching for Angela, you know? It's just because I feel like they think that she can be a problem in the future. And I mean, she is smart and everything and very capable. I don't know what she's gonna do.
But maybe
I mean, it would be interesting if she like takes the job because like she wants to. Like, she's not gonna take the job because she's so desperate for money. I mean, she needs a job, you know. She has no income, nor her father can pay off his debt or whatever. So like she does need the money, but like it's, you know, she wouldn't sell her soul for it. Although, yeah, I mean, look, the guy was talking about like all the big corporation that you kind of work with, all of them are evil. And he is not wrong about that. Like, he is really not wrong about that. So,
I also
at
don't
the end of
know
the
what,
day,
I don't know what is gonna happen there exactly. Yeah, it seems like she's definitely gonna take the job. For what reason? Not sure. I'm excited to see. But like, is it gonna help us at some point? Don't know that either. Honestly, don't know anything basically.
yeah,
But like when he said that, change it from within,
yeah,
something like that. I thought, well, when you're in, we can use you, like we have society.
yeah,
But I'm not sure if that's happening, honestly. The thing is, we had a scene also with her and Elliot talking. And she told him how they lost touch, meaning they don't talk anymore like they used to. And like, let's say in the past 3 months, he's been different.
yeah,
And you can see that she's very hurt by that. Which is also one of the reasons why I grew to love their relationship very much.
yeah,
Because she really does care for him.
yeah,
And you can see that. So, and they talked about, and he said something along the lines that like she knows that there is always gonna be the distance between us.
yeah,
Because he's never gonna be able to tell her
yeah,
and to admit the truth. So is that gonna
about what they're
change?
doing. Yeah,
That's my question. Is that gonna change? Is she gonna be with them? Now they have another part of a group that's called Tyrell.
well, first, we ended up on a very ominous note, let's say, because they zoomed in on the popcorn and we know that Darlene hid the gun in the popcorn. So, what are you going to do with the gun? Because I don't know how smart it is to bring Tyrell into this and tell him all our plans, because Tyrell is really desperate for his job. And so he can very easily like gather all this information and come to Evil Corp and be like, see, this is what they're doing, and be promoted.
Yes.
You know, he did
I
threaten
don't
to strangle you. We are about to do our plan, aren't we? I mean, I don't know because the whole Elliot
He did not
thing now.
say that he's working with anybody. He said that he's working alone.
Yeah, he said he's working alone.
I really don't know what's gonna happen there. I honestly have no idea. Like, no, I don't think Elliot's gonna do something to Tyrell. Honestly, I don't think Elliot's gonna kill Tyrell.
Elliot needs the Mr. Robot part of him. Because the Mr. Robot part of him is taking the fucking gun and pointing it into Tyrell's face. Okay? And Tyrell, you're insane, but so is fucking
But
Mr.
he
Robot.
would have to kill him then. I don't think Tyrell is dying.
I don't think Tyrell is dying either.
Because I don't think threatening him would be enough.
I don't know. I mean, look, he's at a point that he is very desperate.
But like desperate, I understand. But like he could really go in one in two ways. One, that he wants approval from the company and promotion and stuff like that. And the second one, where he wants to destroy the company.
Yeah.
So I'm not necessarily 100% sure.
Yeah.
That he would run away with the details.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's also very mad and very angry. And this one, like, he begged for that position and didn't get it.
Yes, I agree. But I don't think Tyrell is gonna be, like, satisfied with bringing the company down because, like, they fired him or whatever. He needs approval. And it's not like now he brings the company down, he's like, see, showed you, and like moves on with his life. That's not happening. He needs that position. He needs to be in a position of power. And it's not like he's going to get a position of power working with Elliot. You know, that's not going to be a thing. So I don't see why he would seek that instead of seeking to reclaim the position that he had and then move higher up. That is more what I would expect from him. Yeah, I'm not quite sure.
Maybe I don't know.
And also just because they pointed in on that gun, so like that would make it seem like the gun is gonna be used.
I mean, yes, especially because Elliot doesn't even know where the gun is, and now all of a sudden he's looking like he sees the gun, or like, you know.
Yeah, he might just see a piece of the piece, whatever, the gun. Yeah, I don't know. Like that's definitely definitely gonna come back.
I could not tell you what I think is gonna happen. I have no idea.
But
like I don't think Tyrell is gonna be with us either. Like I don't
see that, no. But when he was speaking about how he strangled a woman to death to Elliot, and he was speaking about how he thought that he was gonna be, I don't know what words he used, but like horrified that he killed someone, let's say something along those lines, but like that he didn't feel that, and that he felt powerful. And that is a problem with people who feel powerless. When they start feeling powerful, they're going to continue doing what made them feel powerful, and that sometimes often seems to be killing people that are weaker than them. So he has kind of, you know, a perfect track record to be a serial killer if he wanted to be. So Tyrell just keeps... What a character development.
Honestly, Tyrell just keeps being
in 9 episodes
and more interesting character.
Like, so fucking unhinged.
Like, I have no idea what his next sentence is gonna be. I have no idea what his next action is gonna be. He's very unpredictable to me, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, when you think about it after, like, that's predictable. Like, what he's gonna do, that's predictable. But now, every new thing he does, I am shocked. I am fucking shocked and surprised.
Yeah. Tyrell also had a baby his wife had a baby, and his wife told him that something along the lines of that she can't be with him anymore. Not because he killed a woman, but because he's a failure, in a way. Like, that's the vibe that it was giving off. Like, that he needs to fix this. Otherwise, like, this is over. So, you know.
To me, tracks.
Yeah, that's the thing.
To me, makes sense. That's something that she would, like, from so far that we have seen from her. Like we said, I don't think there are lines she wouldn't cross. Like, to me, they're a family.
I feel like if he killed that woman and became the next CTO, she'd be like, oh my god, babe.
Yes.
Such a good move.
Such a good move. She would
Such
be
a smart move.
And he did that for us, for the family. Everything is great.
Yeah, like they have worked towards this, now they have accomplished that.
Yeah.
So Tyrell's story, again, I'm just much more interested in it than I thought I would. I just thought he made me uncomfortable every time I saw him, and I wanted him off my screen.
Yeah.
Now it's just very interesting, and like he is... I mean, he's still very unnerving. Like, he is losing his mind. Like when that guy told him that he was gonna get fired or whatever, and the way that he reacted, like screaming, "Don't," begging something, and the guy, again, everyone is kind of looking at him with disappointment. The guy was like, I don't know what reaction I was expecting from you, but like, I'm just disappointed.
And then he begged.
Yeah. So I just feel like this is his life.
Yeah.
I feel like this is his life, and so that makes him a much more interesting character that I'm really looking forward to following.
I agree.
In what way? I have no fucking clue how we're gonna follow him. At the end, we also have, Darlene and Elliot were going to his place, and she went to get him his medication. So, I'm gonna assume, next season or something, we're gonna see him on his meds, and, we'll see what happens. We'll see what's gonna be
at that point, he either left the room or somebody got... Oh, no, Tyrell. Okay,
Tyrell fucking entered the room.
I forget this.
And what were they talking about? How they started this whole thing?
She just said you are the one who started this whole thing.
And they were talking... I don't know if they were talking on the train about it or whatever, but, how they started Deaf Society. And now Elliot is afraid that, that he was not the one who did it, let's say. It was Mr. Robot. And so, he doesn't know if he can do it now by himself. And I have no idea what's going to be happening there.
But I was hoping when
Tyrell made the honeypot remain closed.
Yeah.
I mean, he told them not to reopen it or what. Not reopen it, but I don't know what words to use. And so, Tyrell... I have no fucking clue what Tyrell is doing, but he is desperate, and Tyrell at a desperate state is scary, fucking scary. Okay.
Very excited to see what's gonna happen next.
We have no more time to speak. Sorry.
Thank you so much for watching.
We'll see you soon. Bye.